Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mars Iris. I'm owner of Mars Mystique Shop. I am an artist, tarot reader, and a Reiki healer. Today's message is going to be a channeled message, general message from Spirit. So whatever is meant to come through will come through. So if you're feeling drawn to stick around, welcome. So glad to have you here. Also a note that this message is timeless, so whenever you come across this video is when you're meant to see it. Always remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't ever force a message to fit if it doesn't feel right in your heart, okay? But most importantly, with the messages that come through, always tap into your own intuition. Use your discernment to figure out if the message is for you, okay? So let's see what Spirit has for the collective watching this. Right, Spirit, what messages do we have? Wow, okay. We have a 10 of Wands flying out here. Let's see. 9 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you could be working towards like a long-term goal. You may be in the process of shedding what no longer serves you, stepping into a brand new energy so that you can, there's this energy of needing to like focus, needing to have a more clear vision when it comes to the future. You may be carrying a lot of burdens or have realized you've been carrying more burdens than you need to. So I feel like a lot of you have been releasing those burdens or what no longer serves you in order to really embody this 9 of Cups energy here, which is a very, it's a very like proud, successful, I wanted to say self-indulgent, but like in a positive way, if self-indulgent can even be used in a positive way. But we have 5 of Cups here, which talks about coming to terms with what has happened in the past. So for some of you, you could be getting out of a tough situation, like a relationship. Some of you could be making plans to leave a stressful job, or just an environment that no longer serves you, that's been causing you more stress, more hardship than anything else. So let's see. I'm going to clarify the 10 of Wands here. We have 3 of Cups. To clarify 9 of Cups, we have Page of Wands. And to clarify 5 of Cups, we have 6 of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, so some of you are needing to make a choice. Some of you are needing to make a choice about which direction to take. With the 3 of Cups clarifying the 10 of Wands, that's, I feel like Spirit is really asking you to take some time for yourself. You know, you may need to find some balance in your personal life, balance between work and, I'm hearing like personal pleasure, personal joy. So if you haven't been, like indulging in things that bring you balance, peace, harmony, excitement, 3 of Cups is signifying that it's time to give yourself a break from the daily responsibilities, you know, go out and have fun, to simplify it. The Page of Wands clarifying the 9 of Cups tells me that whatever it is that you guys are working towards, I feel like it's something that brings you a lot of excitement, a lot of pleasure. It could be a creative project, or it could also be, for some of you with the Lovers and Page of Wands here, this could be a new relationship that you're looking to manifest or step into with someone specific that you already have in your life. But it's like there's something something pulling you in a new direction, a more passionate, fulfilled direction. I feel like a lot of you have been stuck in some type of cycle. That's the energy I get with that 10 of Wands. Maybe you've been stuck in a certain cycle where every day feels like it's the same. You're kind of just running in a hamster wheel. Nothing's changing. You're feeling uninspired, unmotivated, maybe even fatigued and like very bored. But I feel like for some of you, there's like, I'm hearing a rumbling. There's a rumbling from within that is just getting louder and louder. And with the Lovers card here, Spirit could really be advising you to make a choice about which path to embark down. Are you going to continue repeating the same cycles, or are you going to follow your heart, follow your passions, and make the choice, because we have 6 of Wands clarifying the 5 of Cups here. So I feel like some of you could still be holding on to past energy, past disappointments, past regrets. But there's something here on the other side is what I'm hearing. Once we let go of the past, past hurt, past regrets, old ways of living, it's like there's a new adventure waiting here. Let's see, Spirit, what else do we have for the collective? If this message has been resonating so far, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. So we have 9 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 6 of Cups here. So with the 9 of Wands and the Hermit card, I do feel like a lot of you have experienced some tough circumstances around, this could be around rejection. Maybe some of you had plans. I'm hearing like concrete plans in the past that you were very like sure about, and that it didn't work out how you expected it to. So some of you could be in this Hermit energy already, or some of you are about to go into this Hermit energy. So Hermit energy is all about introspection, spending time with yourself, in some cases isolation, but in order to understand yourself. It's not an isolation where you're like staying away from people in a negative sense. It's more like to do self-reflection. With the 6 of Cups here, there's this lingering energy from the past here, you guys, that may need to be closed out, or you at least there needs to be some type of acknowledgement. I'm hearing like out loud to your guides, your angels, to let them to kind of like solidify the idea of, okay, I'm ready to move forward. And really mean that, you know, because I feel like some of you want to move forward, but there could be an energy that's holding you back. This could be a person, a job, a mindset, old beliefs. There's something here that's holding you back. And I feel like some of you could fear what's on the other side. Like, okay, if I let this situation or this person go, what's on the other side for me? Is there hope for me? Is there, like, will I be able to continue? Will I be able to be happy? And the answer is yes, because you are the one that gets to make that decision. You are the one that gets to bring that reality to fruition. You know, if you want to leave a toxic situation behind and you want to move forward, all it takes is declaring that and actually taking like inspired action to move forward. Right? So making a plan, acting on that plan, staying optimistic. I highly recommend looking into affirmations, at least 3 affirmations around your situation that'll help you. You could use ChatGPT for that. You could also, I like to browse Pinterest for affirmations as well. Yeah, so we have the Chariot, the 3 of Wands, and the Sun. I love this energy because this talks about forward movement and momentum. So I do feel like some of you will be entering this Hermit mode, whereas the other half of you will be leaving that Hermit mode to move forward. So there's kind of a mixture of energy here. Half of you are like still in the midst of this tough situation, and the other half of you are about to make some forward movement here towards those goals that you've been wanting to accomplish here. So either way, there's like a period of self-reflection and kind of being alone for a little bit to figure out what's going on within, what you want, and how to move forward. So if you haven't been in that energy, just know that it may be coming up here for you. So Spirit really wants you to embrace the time alone to reflect. We have the Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. So Justice talks about the scales balancing, truth coming out, realizations, being honest with yourself, doing what's right. So for some of you, you've been a little hesitant about breaking free from a certain situation because maybe you feel like you'll receive backlash for it, or it's not the right thing to do, or something along those lines. There's this like feeling of like guilt, regret, like you need to be doing, like maybe you have this idea that you need to be taking care of other people's needs before your own. This is where spirit is coming through here to say you need to make sure that your cup is filled before you can fill somebody else's cup, okay? Whether that's in a relationship, a job, family dynamics. You need to take care of yourself before you take care of others, simply put. So let's see. Spirit, what else do we have for the collective? Two of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Fool. Yeah, so there's some indecisiveness here about moving forward on indecisiveness about acting from like a place of passion. Maybe you feel like you'll get too swept up in this situation here, but the Fool here is coming out to show us that it's okay to embrace like new adventures, new chapters of our lives, you know? Sometimes we need to shake things up so that we can bring in like new energy and new opportunities as well. There's this one quote that goes like, doing the same thing every day and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. Something like that. Feel free to correct me in the comments, but it's so true. Like, how do you expect things to change in your life if you don't take a risk? That's what the Fool card is all about. Taking a risk, being open to new adventures, new perspectives, kind of changing your mindset as well when it comes to this new chapter of your life here. I feel like a lot of you have been wanting some change, some very like exciting change, you know, but there's hesitation here with that Two of Swords. It's like you're going back and forth. What should I do? Should I go this way? Should I stay put? And it's kind of like a you may be scared to come out of this contemplation because maybe you don't trust yourself to make the right decision. Maybe some of you struggle with intuition. Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so taking this leap towards this passion project or this dream life, this I mean, if it's a person for some of you, I feel like it'll bring a lot of balance into your life. With the Nine of Swords, yeah, a lot of you are in your head about this decision. Very, some of you may be stressed, dealing with anxious, racing thoughts, maybe keeping you up at night. With the Judgment card clarifying the Two of Swords, I do feel like this need to shake things up and to change things, it's kind of like a call from spirit is how I'm seeing it here with the Judgment card. Like a wake-up call, like a okay, like, you know, you want things to change, so what are you going to do about it kind of energy. With the Three of Swords, so this could be very heavy energy for you guys right now to be processing, to be reflecting on. Maybe some of you don't even want to think about like shaking things up or moving in any direction because you're comfortable where you are. But Spirit really wants you to reflect on that resistance. Why do you resist moving forward? Why do you resist change? What are you scared of? It's okay to be scared. You know, change can be very, very daunting. And I know that from personal experience. I'm someone who's experienced a lot of change in my life. And over time, you learn how to adapt and you learn how to look at things from a higher perspective and be grateful for the experiences rather than resentful, you know, rather than scared, anxious. You kind of learn to ground yourself in the present moment, or at least that's what I've done. If you're feeling very anxious, stressed, fearful about what's to come, look into grounding exercises, grounding frequencies for the root chakra, especially here on YouTube. Just type in root chakra frequency and that should pull up some videos. If you just listen to that for at least, I want to say at least an hour, let it play through your headphones or even through your home as well. That'll help establish the energy of, because the root chakra has to do with security. Feeling secure, feeling safe, feeling established and grounded in your own energy, you know? So I feel like that'll help you guys. That'll help some of you. That'll help some of you feel more comfortable with this new energy coming in. It'll give you the kind of this the ability to see things more clearly. Yeah, and we have Ace of Wands. So I feel like energy work would be very helpful for some of you out there if you're open to it, of course. So Reiki healing, kind of like analyzing the chakras in a way, and understanding where these feelings, these feelings of resistance are coming from. Because for some of you, I feel like it is coming from the heart chakra center. For some of you, it's coming from solar plexus, and for some of you, it is coming from the root chakra, and it might be all three for some of you as well. But I do feel like there's some attention needed at the chakras regarding fear and anxiety when it comes to this new change here. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you, and then we will pull some oracle cards, and then I will go ahead and wrap up this reading. I do hope the messages have been resonating, you guys. If you're still watching, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Sending you all love and light on this beautiful evening, wherever you are in the world. All right, Spirit, what final advice do we have for the collective here? We have Ace of Wands coming out strongly again. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah. So, collective, I'm going to need you to be patient with yourself, graceful with yourself, and compassionate, okay? Give yourself grace at this time and know that you're not going to have all the answers. For some of you, I feel like you're very like quick-witted, and maybe some of you are even a little impatient in a way. I'm just getting like a very fast-moving type of energy here, and I feel like that can often result in you overthinking about decisions, about a choice you need to make. I feel like when you feel pressured, or you get into this very like anxious energy, you may start to overthink and maybe self-sabotage opportunities, or put yourself in a state of mind where you feel like you can't make the proper decision. It kind of like blocks your intuition, you know? So Spirit is saying, like, acknowledge the passion, acknowledge the need to want to move forward, acknowledge that, and then kind of like you know how we talked about the Hermit card energy before? Kind of like going within, taking some time alone to reflect on your thoughts and reflect on the feelings that come up when you think of this new change, okay? Because with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, you could have a tendency to kind of like keep yourself trapped in your mind, and then you leave yourself in this position where you feel vulnerable, and you don't want to open up to people. You don't want to take any risky chances or do much to change your circumstances, because you kind of psych yourself out. You might even be somebody who often reflects on what you've experienced in the past. Maybe you compare it to the situations in your current reality. The Spirit wants you to release that. Spirit wants you to tap into that heart chakra energy. Heart chakra is all about compassion, empathy, understanding, and love. Love for yourself, love for the people around you, and also honoring yourself and knowing, like, recognizing these patterns that you fall into, because the Eight of Swords is all about like mental entrapment, keeping yourself stuck in one place, like not wanting to move forward by your own like accord, you know? So that's that self-sabotage energy. So, but I feel like with the Ace of Wands, you're very like passionate, excitable type of person. You may have big dreams, but I feel like you have also been through a lot in your past that has maybe discouraged you, kind of changed like the way you think of yourself and the world too. Because with this Nine of Wands, I'm looking at it, and it gives me this energy of like defeat, feeling defeated, feeling drained. So it's like overall the message here is like you want to make a change, you want to you want to shake something up in your life because you're tired of the same old, right? You're tired of feeling uninspired, fatigued, and just, for some of you, feeling withdrawn from others, like disconnected. So yeah, there's this energy of like wanting to move forward, but not kind of fearing taking that risk because there's a fear of trusting yourself. There's a fear of making the wrong decision, and maybe even a bit of cloudy intuition here. And you know, that's okay. We all go through our ups and downs in life, but right now Spirit really wants to kind of like ride the wave of all of this, you know. There's no need to make like an impulsive decision right now is what I'm trying to say. Just kind of acknowledge how you feel, acknowledge what you want, and let these emotions just naturally flow through you until you feel like you're in a better position to make that decision that you need to make. And for all of you, it's going to be different, you know. For some of you, it's going to be you're deciding to leave a job for one that makes you feel more excited and passionate. For some of you, this is taking a risk when it comes to like a special person in your life, for a relationship, you know. Some of you are kind of contemplating like maybe making a move or taking things to the next level with somebody. And for others of you, I feel like it has to do with family conversations, like healing old situations with family, and kind of like wiping the slate clean and starting new. But for some of you, it's like you don't know where to start, and you don't know if it's worth even doing it, you know. There's this energy of like, well, what if I just stay here in my comfort zone? Maybe that'll be better. Maybe I shouldn't take this risk when it comes to this new path, this new decision, this desire to change things. Okay, I feel called to pull 2 more cards here for you guys, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go into the oracle cards like I mentioned earlier. Okay, yeah, look at this here, you guys. We have Queen of Swords that flew onto the floor here. I'm going to place that here because I don't want to get a strike from YouTube, so let me cover this up here. Okay, so Queen of Swords talks about like intellect, logic, having firm boundaries as well. So for a lot of you, there's a need to set firm boundaries with the people in your current environment. Also prioritizing yourself and your needs as well. And not putting up with other people's crap, not letting other people tell you how to live your life, what you should be thinking or feeling about this. Spirit wants you to use your own intuition, to tap into your heart center and really ask yourself. This is why that Hermit card is so prevalent in this reading. Spirit wants you to spend some time like on your own to reflect on what it is that you truly desire. Drown out all the outside noise and listen to what your heart is telling you, because I feel like a lot of you know what you need to do, and there's like a hesitation because you're scared. You don't know what it's gonna result in. You don't know how this is gonna turn out, you know, and that's fair. That's fair. So continue doing what's right for you. Continue holding your boundaries. Or for some of you, work on establishing boundaries. So we have 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles coming out here. So this talks about like continuing to establish your own sense of independence, continue working on your financial stability, and being open to collaborating. Like if this is a job situation, if this is a job situation for some of you, I feel like this is talking about like being open to collaboration and being open to new job opportunities so this is a specific message, but maybe some of you are coming from a job environment where you're like not included, where maybe they left you out of a lot of things, or you just didn't feel like you belonged. So for those of you where this is a job situation, I feel like Spirit is saying be open to like collaboration, new job opportunities that'll make you that are more inclusive. Job opportunities that'll like that are more like diverse too, or that'll allow you to kind of be yourself more. So I don't know if a lot of you have experienced restriction around like personal identity, not being able to express yourself, but yeah, there's this need to, we have Three of Pentacles again at the bottom. So that's collaboration, sharing ideas with others. So this could also be saying like, don't be afraid to reach out to people that you know have been through what you've been through. Does that make sense? Like, reach out to people that you know are gonna have like good advice, you know? If you ask someone for advice and you feel in your heart that it does not resonate with you, you do not need to take that advice. Same goes for this tarot reading too, you know? If you don't feel like it's resonating, or you have other ideas in mind on how to heal and grow and evolve, please follow your intuition, okay? But overall, boundaries here are needed. Kind of like a clear mind is needed as well, so that you can like concentrate and focus on what you need to do. The Queen of Swords is very like intellectual, very like strategic. I love it. I love that energy. Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. We are going to pull the Love Note oracles. Feel free to hit the like button and comment if the message has been resonating with you. I do hope that is the case. I plan to be uploading at least once a week, whether it's collective messages or a pick of cards. So if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell. If you're interested in booking a tarot reading with me, pre-recorded tarot reading, distant Reiki healing, or chakra analysis, you can visit my website at marsmystiqueshop.com. That information will be in the description box down below. Let's see, Spirit, what do we have for the collective? We're going to do 3 cards, okay? The collective. 3 cards for the collective. Okay. Beautiful. So, the first card here says it's time to stop procrastinating. See, some of you have been holding back from making this decision. So we have your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop, chop, it's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Yeah, remember I was like, you need to go within and listen to like your own voice. Like, don't listen to what other people are telling you, especially if you feel like in your heart that other people's advice is not resonating with you. Yeah. So believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Next card says, be mindful with your money, honey. Are you spending above your means, avoiding the reality of your bank account, shopping to numb any negative feelings or pain? It may be time to clean up your relationship with money. Let go of the fear and shame around your finances and take responsibility for your future today. Any unwise decisions you've made in the past are behind you. Seek guidance where needed and keep the big picture of your financial well-being in mind. Remember, money saved is money earned. I love that. So if some of you have been thinking of being more mindful with your money, take that as confirmation. I do feel like that does tie into, we pulled the 9 of Pentacles earlier, and I mentioned like working on being self-sufficient, financially independent, while you're trying to figure out what to do next. Okay, so we have the Slow Down card. When it feels like our world is spinning out of control, it's easy to get overwhelmed. This is a good time to begin a daily meditation practice. Your mind is the most open and receptive in the morning, which is why it's helpful to start your day with centering exercises. Cultivate stillness within and know that there is no rush. At the end of our days, we won't care about our to-do list. We'll wish we had loved more, lived more, and been at peace. Don't wait. Slow down now. Yeah, so I am just amazed at these messages here because I feel like they really tie into the overall message for you guys here. So basically, there's a need to move forward, right? But then there's also this need of there's this need to slow down, to kind of reflect on where we're going and what we want and how we're going to get there. Reflect on these feelings that are coming up. Reflect on the resistance that we feel to move forward. And also, while we're kind of processing all of this, being mindful with our money and building a strong foundation that we can rely on for the future. Beautiful messages. So I do hope that resonated with you all. Thank you so very much for watching. Please let me know if it resonated with you. I'd appreciate it so much. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, and leave a comment if you feel called to do so. Check the description box for my information on my services and my website. And I hope to see you all again soon. Take care. Love and light to you. Bye-bye.